last boss is going to be overtuned to start. I don't know if that's the case. I think if you're going to ask yourself the question of like, is the end boss, if Blizzard is like mistuning the boss, are they going to undertune it or overtune it? I think you would assume it's overtuned for a few reasons. Number one, the last boss was a little undertuned for the race. But also, if you look at end bosses historically and you ask yourself, do you think it's more likely for it to be undertuned or overtuned? The answer is it's overtuned if they ever miss 99 out of 100 times, and Gallywix is the one. You know what I mean? Or like there's a few others, like obviously like Xavius, but people often forget Xavius. Then that raid was supposed to be easy. This is like a raid that isn't supposed to be easy. I mean, for obvious reason too. It's easy to make a boss too hard and then nerf it, but it's kind of hard to make a boss too easy and then buff it. In fact, you kind of just can't do that. So that's why they always do that. So if you're asking if it's going to be overtuned, it's either going to be tuned well or overtuned, right? There's a very small chance of being undertuned. And that is usually, it's probably not going to happen the tier right after Gallywix. And then they've had interviews where they're like, we thought Gallywix difficulty was fine. We thought most people enjoyed it. It was a little lame for the race, but they're not seeing a lot of complaints about the difficulty from like basically anyone not involved in the race or like a very, very high top guild. They also thought he had similar difficulty to Muggsy. Yeah, that answer was really weird. They were like, the issue is that the boss was too similar to Muggsy, or that Muggsy was like, but like the thing is Muggsy was as hard as a second to last boss should be, and often is. And it was just Gallywix that missed. It wasn't that.